going? Back here again with you today, and today I just wanted to talk a little bit about the power we actually have to control our lives and control our happiness. I'm reading this book called Compound Effect. Here it is. And I recently read about 3 friends and the everyday choices they made and how it changed them over the course of like 18 months. So I just want to read this story for you guys. Let's take 3 buddies who all grew up together. They live in the same neighborhood with very similar sensibilities. Each makes around $50,000 a year. They're all married and have average health and body weight, plus a little bit of that dreaded marriage flab. Friend number 1, let's call him Larry, plods along doing what he's always done. He's happy, or so he thinks, but complains occasionally that nothing ever changes. Friend number 2, Scott, starts making some small, seemingly inconsequential positive changes. He begins reading 10 pages of a good book per day and listening to 30 minutes of something instructional or inspirational on his commute to work. Scott wants to see changes in his life, but doesn't want to make a fuss over it. He recently read an interview with Dr. Mehmet Oz in Success magazine and chose one idea from the article to implement in his life. He's going to cut 125 calories from his diet every day. No big deal. We're talking about a cup of cereal less, trading that can of soda for a bottle of seltzer, switching from mayo to mustard on the sandwich. It's doable. He's also started walking a couple thousand extra steps per day, less than a mile. No grand acts of bravery or effort, stuff anyone could do. But Scott is determined to stick with these choices, knowing that even though they're simple, he could also easily be tempted to abandon them. Friend number 3, Brad, makes a few poor choices. He recently bought a new big screen TV so he can watch more of his favorite programs. He's been trying out these recipes he's seen on the Food Channel. The cheesy casseroles and desserts are his favorites. Oh, and he installed a bar in his family room and added 1 alcoholic drink per week to his diet. Nothing crazy. Brad just wants to have a little more fun. At the end of 5 months, no perceivable differences exist among Larry, Scott, or Brad. Scott continues to read a little bit every night and listens to audios during his commute. Brad is enjoying life and doing less. Larry keeps doing as he always has. Even though each man has his own pattern of behavior, 5 months isn't long enough to see any real decline or improvement in their situations. In fact, if you charted the 3 men's weight, you'd see a rounding error of 0. They look exactly equal. At the end of 10 months, we still can't see a noticeable change in any of their lives. It's not until we get to the end of the 18th month that the slightest difference are measurable in these 3 friends' appearances. But at about month 25, we start seeing really measurable, visible differences. At month 27, we see an expansive difference, and by month 31, the changes is startling. Brad is now fat while Scott is trim. By simply cutting 125 calories a day in 31 months, Scott has lost 33 pounds. Brad ate only 225 more calories more a day in that same time frame and gained 33.5 pounds. Now he weighs 67 pounds more than Scott, but the differences are more significant than the weight. Scott invested almost 1,000 hours reading good books and listening to self-improvement audios. By putting his newly gained knowledge into practice, he's earned a promotion and a raise. Best of all, his marriage is thriving. Brad, he's unhappy at work, and his marriage is on the rocks. And Larry's pretty much exactly where he was 2.5 years ago, except now he's a little more bitter about it. The phenomenal power of the compound effect is that simple. The difference between people who employ their compound effect for their benefit compared to their peers who allow the same effect to work against them is almost inconceivable. It looks miraculous, like magic or quantum leaps. After 31 months, The person who used the positive nature of the compound effect appears to be an overnight success. In reality, his or her profound success was a result of small, smart choices. So the success comes from the small, smart choices you make every single day. And making small, smart choices is what's gonna get you where you want to be in the future. So this just really shows how much power we have over our future, over our lives, and where we want to be in life. So for me, where I want to be in my future, I'm working on that by reading at least 10 pages of a book every single day. And right now I'm reading The Compound Effect, which is an amazing book. Really liking the book. It's very inspiring, and I bought 3 other books that I'm gonna read as well. And I also listen to audiobooks when I go for walks with the dogs now. Another small change that I'm gonna do now, I have been working out consistently for a year now. Before that, I've also worked out. I worked out in the gym since I was 14, but it's been on and off over the years. But for the last year now, I've been working out consistently. No like consistent plan though. I've been doing classes, I've been doing weights, I've been doing cardio, so a little bit all over the place and not a consistent plan. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to start lift heavy, and I'm going to do like a pyramid type of training. So I'm going to start with lower weights and build myself up. So let me say I would start on leg press on maybe 110 pounds, go up to 150 on the second set, up to 180 on the third set. On the fourth set I would do 220. So that is something that I am gonna start changing on, and let's see in a year or half a year maybe, or even longer, if it's gonna make a big difference in my life. It's gonna be fun to see. And also putting out YouTube videos for you guys, reading more books, learning how to edit videos, and building my own website. You know, all these small changes that you do every day are gonna change your life in some kind of direction. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see in some years, and that's why it's so important to take smart choices every single day. So many people take poor choices. They choose to buy that can of soda, they choose to smoke cigarettes, or they choose to go out and drink. They choose not to go to the gym, they choose to watch TV, be unproductive, not do stuff, get stuff done. You know, all these stupid little small choices that you do every day are affecting your life. So think about the choices you make every single day. Are they benefiting you? Will they lead you in the direction you want to go, or will they set you back? So just a quick video for you guys. I just had this on my mind and I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel again, for listening to me, and I hope you enjoyed watching my video again. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of me and more videos like this. And please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you again later. Have a lovely day. Love you, and thanks for tuning in.